Today, we gather with heavy hearts. We've lost someone truly special, a loving husband, a dedicated father, a caring brother, a faithful servant of the church, and a true friend to many of us. But we are not just here to grieve. We are also here to remember, to give thanks, and to hope. In the gospel, Jesus says, "I am the living bread that came down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread will live forever." That's a promise. And it's a promise that our brother Juan believed in with all his heart. He didn't just know these words, he lived them. During this funeral mass, I want to reflect on 3 things from this gospel that connect deeply to Juan's life and that offer us a challenge for our own. First, Jesus, the bread of life, was Juan's strength. Juan was a quiet man, not one to draw attention to himself. But if you saw him in the parish, serving faithfully as a Eucharistic lay minister, you knew he loved the Eucharist. He loved the Mass. He believed that Jesus truly gives us strength, hope, and life through His body and blood. Mao gani, gakugi gyud siya dala sa balaang lawas ni Kristo, ngadto sa mga masakiton, ngadto sa mga tigulang, kana bitong food panda nga tig-deliver, bag-ulang man na nauso, no? Pero wa pa na mauso, si Juan nag-deliver na og pagkaon. Ngadto sa mga kabalayan, ang iyang gi-deliver, dili ordinaryo na pagkaon. Ang iyang gidala, pagkaon gikan sa langit. The bread from heaven that gives life eternal. The strength Juan received from the Eucharist, he also carried into his own home. As a husband and father, he gave everything he had. He worked hard, loved deeply, and led his family with a steady and gentle hand. My dear friends, if there is one thing that Juan would want us to take seriously, it is this. Let Jesus be your strength. Don't just go through the motions. Let your faith be real. Make room for Christ in your heart, in your home, and in your daily life. Second, Juan showed us what it means to serve with humility. You never heard Juan brag. He didn't serve in church to be noticed. He served because he loved God. And he loved his community. Whether he was preparing to assist Mass, help at liturgies, or just lending a hand where it was needed, he gave of himself without hesitation. That quiet humility is rare and precious. Kasagaran good nga mga tao karon, mga lagad lang kung dunay sweldo. Ang uban mga lagad lang kung dunay mga tao kay gustong daygon. Pero kanang mga lagad sa hilom, that one is worthy of heavenly praise. There is strength in the silent work. Not every impact makes noise. Not every leader stands at the front. The good ones show up even when no one is watching. They help and give without recognition. Today, my dear friends, we are challenged to be that kind of servant, not just in church, but in life. Don't wait to be asked. Look for ways to help. Find ways to serve, and do it with a smile. Do it with love. That's how June lived, and we can carry that spirit forward. Finally, June was a friend to all. Maybe the thing we'll miss most about June is his kindness. He had a way of making you feel welcome, like you mattered. He listened, he remembered, he cared. Lisod na ang iyang kahimtang, kay medyo grabe naman tong iyang sakit, sa dihang miadto ko sa ilang balay. Sa ilalom, nabalakan ako kung sa may akong isulti ni June. Pero, surprisingly, si June madasigon kaayo nga nakig-istorya nako og sa uban nga diha sa balay. Naguol ko unsay akong isulti, pero siya malipayon sa iyahang pagpakig-istorya namo. Of course, we knew he was suffering already inside, but he tried his best to be as welcoming as possible to us. I went home deeply touched and convinced that June will have his place in heaven. Because as it is said, heaven belongs to those who have heaven in their hearts. You always knew, my dear friends, that with June there was no drama, no pretense, just honesty, warmth, loyalty, the kind of friend you're lucky to have even once in a lifetime. Our challenge today is to be that kind of friend. The world is already full of noise and division. Be the person who listens, who uplifts, who shows up. That's how we honor June's memory, by loving like he did. To the Lumanas family, to June's brothers and sisters, to Jean, June's beloved wife, to the children, Stephanie and husband Ivan, to John Christopher and wife Richelle, to Bea, to John Ray and wife Charis, and to the grandchildren, Tristan, Kinsley, Savina, Sabel, Sebastian, Iris, Angela, and Kali. Today is hard. Saying goodbye always is. But as painful as this moment is, we hold on to hope. The same Christ June received in the Eucharist, the same Jesus he served so faithfully, now welcomes him home. So yes, we cry, we grieve, but we also say thank you. Thank you, Lord, for the gift of June's life. May June's soul rest in peace, and may we carry forward the love, faith, and kindness he gave so generously to us all.